With its deep blue waters and white sandy beaches, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are truly a paradise for divers. Off the coast of mainland India lies this beautiful archipelago comprising nearly 300 islands, each with its own unique pattern of life teeming beneath their crystal clear surface. Home to an abundance of coral reefs and incredible marine biodiversity, it holds within it some of the most majestic wonders that nature has deemed fit to bestow upon mankind. From little explored fishing spots teeming with color, to schools of colorful fish swimming in packs ready to discover exploration on its depths, from turtles gliding gracefully in unison against mesmerizing backdrops, here welcomes every diver into a realm unknown. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are an archipelago located 1,200 kilometers away from mainland India in the Indian Ocean, offering an incredible natural environment for divers. With its coral reefs, clear waters, and diverse marine life, this paradise of islands is a treat to all those who explore it. The white sand beaches here go even beyond what can be imagined, and with 9 national parks protecting its exquisite fauna, such as sea turtles, dolphins, and flora, like mangroves, there is plenty to observe underwater. Furthermore, adventure sports from snorkeling to night diving or sea walking gives tourists the opportunity to marvel at what lies beneath the surface at any time of year. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are known around the world as a diver's paradise. With stunningly beautiful coral reefs, vibrant marine life, and immense diversity in both flora and fauna, it is no wonder that visitors flock to these islands every year for an unforgettable diving experience. The tropical climate of Andaman makes it ideal for divers of all levels, from beginners looking to build up their confidence underwater to advanced divers seeking more thrill. Its waters are home to over 350 species of fish and innumerable rare corals and starfish, creating an unbelievable display below the surface. The pristine beaches with white sand provide easy access in many places, letting you enter directly into spectacular coral gardens teeming with various forms of sea life such as manta rays, turtles, moray eels, and parrotfish. Each site offers something unique, ranging from deep walls where hammerheads can be spotted or shallow caves where stupendous swim-throughs exist waiting to be explored. For nature enthusiasts who like adventure too, Andaman is ideal. Kayak through mangrove creeks surrounded by lush green canopies, then end the day watching the sun go down at one of its breathtaking beaches, truly a divine experience. It has become increasingly popular amongst tourists, which explains why 1 million plus people visited here during 2020 to 21 alone, creating ripple effects on its economy, illustrating just how important this industry is for locals living there. The health of the marine environment in Andaman and Nicobar Islands is vitally important, not only to its local wildlife but also to local businesses within the tourism industry. Unsustainable practices such as destruction of coral reefs have a detrimental impact on the marine ecosystem, reducing biodiversity and exacerbating climate change impacts. Businesses can play an important role in supporting sustainable practices by participating in initiatives such as marine protected areas (MPAs), protecting critical habitats for threatened species like dugong, partnering with eco-friendly dive operators who follow best dive practice guidelines, and avoiding damage to corals caused by anchor chains from boats or pollution from fuels. In doing so, they will help protect this precious underwater paradise while providing invaluable educational experiences reflecting conservation values that visitors can take away with them. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands boast an impressive variety of coral reefs, which contribute to making these islands some of the most popular diving destinations in India. The tropical waters around the archipelago are home to an astonishing array of both hard corals, with their branching or massive shape, as well as soft corals that sway like underwater flowers. The region is particularly famed for its fringing reefs, shallow water systems adjacent to shorelines, which form naturally on rocks close to land due to wave action eroding away sand, allowing colonies of coral polyps access to sunlight they need for growth. Fringing reefs around Andaman and Nicobar support upwelling currents that bring cooler water full with nutrients right into the shallower depths, where tourists can spot spectacular bioforming colonies such as green brain coral, Gonioptera sp, sponges, Subergorgia, sea fans, timekeeper cyanophila, whip coral, Elicella, zoanthids, zoanus, gorgonians, and so much more, forming these beautiful parts of this great ecosystem. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are known to be one of the richest biodiversity hotspots in the world. Underwater explorers will find a plethora of unique species in its tropical waters, ranging from magnificent coralline formations to schools of fish. The coral reefs located here support a great variety of marine life. There are over 1,200 species of fish and 350 species of echinoderms. These include charismatic animals such as clams, shrimp, octopus, lobsters, rays, angelfishes, and manta ray. It is also common to see dolphins leaping gracefully out of the water here. The area is especially important for conservation efforts due to its spectacular abundance in flora and fauna. It is home to large mangroves that form nesting grounds for many types of endangered birds, including herons and kingfishers. Sadly, though, these ecosystems are under constant threat by activities such as unsustainable fishing methods or damage done by divers conducting careless dives without following safety guidelines or measures taken towards the protection of marine life. The Andaman Islands are one of the most biodiverse marine ecosystems in the world, and conservation efforts are key to safeguarding its unique biodiversity. The Indian government has been actively working with international conservation organizations like WWF to protect the region's precious aquatic flora and fauna. These efforts include creating new marine protected areas, MPAs, as well as controlling fishing activities in certain areas for the preservation of coral reefs, fish populations, and endangered species. Awareness campaigns have also been conducted by NGOs and authorities to educate locals about sustainable fishing practices, upholding no fishing zones, respecting marine wildlife disturbances, and avoiding damage caused by tourists snorkeling or diving near coral reefs. Local communities around these islands have joined hands towards making effective use of limited resources while minimizing habitat destruction too. In Andaman and Nicobar Islands, there are a variety of levels for diving experiences that suit both beginner and advanced divers. For the beginner, snorkeling is an ideal starting point as it does not require deep water dives or special dive certifications. Snorkelers will be able to take in all the beauty of the reefs from shallow depths and witness a plethora of colorful fish species. Novice divers may opt to complete resort courses such as Potty Open Water Diver before reaching deeper waters such as coral reefs or South Button Island, which possess abundant varieties of marine creatures like stingrays, barracudas, and much more. On these sites, guides can assist them in exploring safely around these enthralling ecosystems with caution. Advanced divers looking to experience exhilarating depths should visit Havelock Island's Elephanta Beach dive site, where they can explore coral gardens, vibrantly decorated sea walls, and swim through shipwrecks upwards of 16 meters depth, 53 feet. At this location, a wealth of breathtakingly beautiful marine life awaits: silversides, butterfly fish and pufferfish, yellow and white jawfish, barracudas, crabs scurrying across the sea floor, among many others, await any diver willing to plunge into its amazing display aquatic marvels. Night dives offer an alternative form of adventure reserved only for certified night divers due to their higher level complexity when submerged underwater in dark environments full exotic wildlife species emergent only after sundown. Night diving and snorkeling are some of the most rewarding activities when visiting Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The undisturbed underwater environment of this archipelago provides an ideal spot for nighttime activities due to its vast expanse of deep coral reefs and spectacularly diverse local marine life, featuring a wide array of colorful fishes and macroorganisms. Snorkelers can expect to see angelfish, parrotfish, manta rays, sharks, moray eels, and sea turtles in the shallower waters around midnight, while scuba divers will have unique opportunities to explore some of the world's best coral formations along with endemic species such as squat lobster or seahorses that glow beautifully under strobe lights at night. Nevertheless, it is highly recommended for beginners doing night dives or snorkeling to seek experienced guidance, since there are potential hazards such as low visibility and powerful currents which could cause accident if safety precautions are not taken seriously. To ensure a safe dive experience, always take necessary equipment like navigation lights, flashlights/lanterns, apart from wetsuits provided by your dive operator with buoyancy control device, BCD, and regulators, also known as octopus devices, which serve an important role during emergency ascents. The best time to visit Andaman and Nicobar Islands for a diving expedition is from October to May. This period has pleasant weather, great visibility underwater with an average water temperature of 26 to 30 degrees Celsius, and glorious sunshine, which makes it ideal for sightseeing as well as scuba diving. Businesses can plan their trips around some unique events such as the Manta Fest or Shark Fest at South Andaman, or during certain months when they can spot migratory birds like Brahmini kites at Havelock Island, barhead geese in Middle Andamans and Neil Islands, etc. Besides these fests, businesses may always keep an eye out on various seasonal discounts offered by resorts and boat operators across different islands so they don't miss out on any great offers. The weather and climate of Andaman and Nicobar Islands have a huge influence on diving experiences in the region. Due to its geographical location, Andaman and Nicobar Islands are blessed with pleasant tropical climate for most part of the year. The best time to visit Andaman and Nicobar Islands is between October and May. During this period, the weather is quite mild, making it comfortable for various adventure activities, including scuba diving through underwater grottos or among colorful coral reefs full of an amazing array of marine life like clownfish, reef sharks, and nudibranch, among others. Apart from considering these factors when planning your dive in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, there are certain major environmental conditions that one should be aware before taking plunge in the deep waters, notably those occurring during monsoon season, which can make unexpectedly large waves, mainly off shorelines due to strong currents created by heavy wind patterns compounded by lower-lying pressure systems over Bay of Bengal. Such storms not just reduce visibility underwater but might also bring about very rigorous lake currents, thus increasing chances of getting maneuvered away from planned route/location if precautionary measures aren't taken beforehand. E.g. secured anchoring methods such as weight belts etc. depending upon seabed terrain around anchor point etc. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are a paradise for diving enthusiasts, boasting awe-inspiring coral reefs full of diverse marine life. With unexplored dive sites, clear waters throughout the year, and conservation efforts in place, there is no doubt that this archipelago is an ideal destination for scuba divers. For beginners to seasoned veterans alike, the perfect training environment combined with its amplified range of species make it essential to explore while nurturing a sense of environmental responsibility when visiting local dive sites. Highlighting the incredible value behind oceanic wildlife found among these islands further eliminates any reservations one may possess about taking their plunge beneath surface level. From beautiful wall dives teeming with exotic coloration from corals halfway across the globe to countless species of fish just waiting to be discovered beyond reach, you can expect unbeatable experiences within each journey underwater on these islands richly ingrained within history.